Well, hello and welcome all you wonderful people out there to the Texas Special YouTube channel. And in this month's bonus O-scale product review, we're going to be taking a look at this Lionel Budweiser Boxcar number 16248. This is a traditional O-27 type freight car. It is fairly new to the collection, and it is a train set breakup item. This originally came from a 1993, I want to say, 93-94 train set. It was a Anheuser-Busch set. It came with a GP9 or GP7, this boxcar and a caboose. So a 3-car train set, as well as a loop of O-27 track and a transformer and track clip-on. But I only have the boxcar. I was not able to get the whole set. The whole set was not. Somebody had picked up the locomotive. Somebody else had picked up the caboose. I'm not a big drinker. I don't drink at all, actually. I'm 8 years sober as of this video, and but Budweiser for a time was my favorite beer, and this is a cool car. This is a cool set. I wish I had the whole set. So you have the Budweiser logo, which this is the same graphic as what you would find on an actual bottle or can of Budweiser. It's all there. Everything is correct. And it looks nice. It's very well done. This car was built by Lionel in September of 1993. So this is considered a modern era car. The doors on both sides open and close with very minimal effort. The body is a plastic construction. You have a white side on either side, and you have blue door, car ends, and roof. The trucks are plastic, as well as the couplers. The car is equipped with magnetic thumbtack style operating couplers on either end, and the underframe of the car is plastic as well. You have these 2 grab irons here that are cast onto the car body, and you also have 2 more just like this on this back side over here, this corner over here. You've got cast on waybill boards and cast on door latching mechanisms to the door. You've got a cast on ladder here, full height ladder, however no stirrup steps in the corners of the car. And there's another cast on full height ladder on this back corner here as well. The Proud to Be Your Bud logo, which is from this era of Budweiser's advertising campaigns, is very nicely done. You know, when empty, return to St. Louis. Nicely done. Very clean separation. The graphics and lettering on this car are very nicely done. Very crisp separation between the red and blue and the white of the car body itself. If we look at the underside of the car, you'll see what you would expect from a car from the mid 80s to early 2000s for a O-27 type Lionel freight car. You have some very minimalistic underframe detailing. You have the brake piston here. You have a emergency and service reservoir right here, and you have a very loosely represented air brake triple valve. You have some of the rods and linkages here, and of course you have nothing on this side. You've got these metal wheels, metal free rolling wheels, and yes, there is rust on them because this is another one of those items that came from that large lot that was improperly stored. but everything rolls good, so no real big issue there. This car's paid its time in hell, and it's in better hands now. You have a cast-on brakeman's walkway with grab irons corresponding to the corners with the full height ladders, both here and also here on the other end of the car. Got some minor chipping along some of the ridges denoting the individual roof panels, but that's fine. It doesn't detract from the appearance of the car, at least not in my opinion anyway. Some nice rivet detailing between each individual panel, as you can see there. If we take a look at the B end of the car, excuse me, as I've said before in numerous product reviews, most every freight car has and passenger car as well, has a B end and an A end. Now the B end designates which end of the car has the brake apparatus. The A end is just the plain end of the car. On some of your, well, not some of your, on your multi-platform freight cars, you know, articulated auto racks, articulated stack cars, you'll have an A, a B, and a C through E end, depending on how many platforms are combined to make one freight car. The A end of this freight car looks identical to the B end, with the exception of no handbrake, which this is supposed to have a handbrake. The handbrake wheel is obviously missing. It does have the handbrake modeled. You have the ratchet assembly here. You have a little brakeman's perch right here. You have the chain and rod linkage here. You've also got a full height ladder here, and there's also a full height ladder on the A end right back here on this corner where my little wooden pointer is. Got a waybill board, a couple of cast-on grab irons here. They have polling pockets on the corner of the car. Now the thing with polling pockets, way back when, many moons ago, before I was on the railroad, and a lot of things that are illegal now were legal then, one of those was polling. So imagine that there's an adjacent track right here, and you're trying to shove this box, and you're trying to put this boxcar into place, and you are dropping it in, but it doesn't quite go all the way. Well, how are you going to get it in the clear if it's half on a separate track? You use a wooden pole, insert it into the pocket, and then with a locomotive push the car into the clear. That is polling. I know I've mentioned it before on the channel several times, but never actually explained it, so there you go. Product review and a little historical lesson about antiquated railroad practices. You can see the thumb tack little metal piece here, so that you can operate this operating coupler with a Lionel magnetic uncoupling track section or similar product. And of course, with Lionel's couplers, you have a little tab right here on the side that you can manually uncouple the car. I'm going to throw this guy right here on main track number 3, and we'll get him coupled up to a train and send him for a few laps around the railroad, probably behind my son's KCS ET44.